President Trump says he's working on tax cuts 2.0, but of course the Democrats are out with their own set of plans. Here to break that all down, CPA of the Marks Group, PC Gene Marks. It's great to have you here, Gene.
Cheryl, how are you?
Yeah, good to have you here. Let's talk about these plans. I want to dig into the specifics. We have not done this enough, I don't think. Let's start with the biggest offender when it comes to taxing a lot of Americans. That's Bernie Sanders. Look at the specifics of what we've learned from his campaign. Tax estate assets worth more than $3.5 million. Think small businesses, Gene. 77% tax on over $1 billion in income. And then taxing speculation, financial transactions, and of course, he wants to come up with new corporate taxes. What do you make of Mr. Sanders' plan? Is this even feasible? Wouldn't this bankrupt the economy?
Well, first of all, it's great news for us accountants, Cheryl, right? Because it'll certainly keep us busy. There are a lot of taxes that he's proposing in this plan that will affect people of all level of incomes, even as low as the middle class as well. And you didn't even mention capital gains as well, higher corporate taxes, higher taxes on investment income. Now, although he says that he has good plans for what he wants to do with the tax money, what some people have to realize is that he's got to get this through Congress. And no matter what plans that the candidate has going forward, whether it's taxing the wealthy or increasing the taxes on the middle class, he's got to have congressional support to make this law. And I think that Sanders, regardless of whether he wins the presidency, I think he's going to have a very big uphill battle getting those legislations
because
passed.
They all say that it's not going to hit the average American, and it always does. And we've learned that it benefits the average American if you're looking at the President Trump's 2017 cuts. Let's look at Elizabeth Warren. She wants to raise taxes on at least 70 to 75,000 of the wealthiest American households. She also annual 2% tax on every dollar if you've got a net worth over 50 million, 7% tax on corporate profits above 100 million. That last one hurts companies. That hurts workers, Gene.
Yeah, whenever we hear about the Democratic candidates going after the larger corporations, they want to tax for excessive CEO pay. They want to make sure that companies, if they're like Warren, for example, if companies are showing a large amount of income on their financial statements, but not on their tax returns, she wants to penalize companies for that. Cheryl, you're absolutely right. It impacts the workers. I mean, people don't remember that, corporations pay taxes. That's an expense. And whatever money that they're paying to the government is being taken away from those corporations to spend on their own people. And their own infrastructure and hiring. Yeah, it's exactly right.
Ronald Reagan, trickle-down economics. I'm sorry, but we've got to remember history here, and we've already learned it through Ronald Reagan's presidency. Real quick, I want to get you to Joe Biden. Increase corporate taxes from 21 to 28%, but not 35%, Gene. Raise the individual tax rate, the top rate to 39.6, and he wants to repeal the SALT cap. What do you say?
Well, he wants to raise the individual tax rate to 39%, which is not 52%, which is what Bernie Sanders is recommending. Biden is sort of like a very light version of what Warren and Sanders is. And I will tell you this much. I mean, if you are into paying less taxes and you want to vote for a Democratic candidate, Joe Biden is definitely the guy to support. Although still his tax increase, he wants to repeal some of the things from the Tax Reform Act of 2017. He still wants to increase taxes on capital gains. There's definitely more taxes with Joe Biden, but nowhere near as much as the tax that are being proposed by both Warren and Sanders.
Pete Buttigieg's plan isn't that offensive as well, we should point out. Gene, it was great to have you on all of this. We'll have you back soon, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, Cheryl. Take care.
Well, one man is turning your idea of a gym upside down, how he's looking to take on a billion-dollar industry.
Oh, so much fun. And one chain is getting rid of the barrier between you and your bacon.
Is there a barrier?
For some people, maybe not you. The exciting new menu item for bacon lovers. I don't even know if you like bacon, but we'll talk about it coming up.
Thank you. It's an honor to tell you that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
I love you!
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
There's a company that's talked to even more real people than me. J.D. Power, 448,134 to be exact. They answered 410 questions in 8 categories about vehicle quality. And when they were done, Chevy earned more J.D. Power quality awards across cars, trucks, and SUVs than any other brand over the last 4 years.
So on behalf of Chevrolet, I want to say thank you, real people.
You're welcome.
We're going to need a bigger room.